Yes, this is a video about cancer, but it's not what you might be expecting. It's a story based in biology, framed in physics, and made from music. It has a hero, a villain, a guitar made from math, and a code to fight cancer. Meet P53. This is the hero of our story. P53 is often called the guardian of the genome. It's a tumor-suppressing protein that is essential for keeping cells healthy. P53's job is to prevent cells from turning cancerous. However, another protein interferes with P53's protective function. This guy, the MDM2 protein, chains P53, locks and gags our hero, neutralizing its protective role. MDM2 is not inherently bad. It usually works well with P53, but in half of all cancer cases, cancer cells cheat the system and tricks MDM2 into overproducing. That's when the trouble hits. You see, P53 keeps the cells in line with a check yourself or wreck yourself command for all cells. If the cells turn cancerous, P53 gives the command and the cell corrects its shape, or dies. So when P53 is locked up and gagged, the command doesn't go out, and cells can turn cancerous. The MDM2 lock has remained pick-proof for 30 years due to a double bind. The molecule needs to be hard enough to survive the blood, yet soft enough to grip a flat, greasy surface. So here's a plot twist in this story. Mibio Labs used a completely novel approach to solving this decades-old problem. They treated the problem like an out-of-tune string on a guitar. They envisioned the peptide as if it was a guitar string vibrating, like a molecule in the key of G that was a half tone off. And they tuned the string in an 8,192-dimensional simulation to find the pitch-perfect frequency. But it wasn't easy, with many failures on the way. For example, failure mode 1 was a bittersweet diamond trap, a virtually indestructible molecule that was functionally deaf. Maximum stability, but zero communication. And MDM2 has a unique 1 in 104 septillion unique key. For context, that's 104 septillion with 20 zeros, so a deaf diamond did not work. Failure model 2 was something called phase jitter. If we go back to the guitar string analogy again, the problem this time was that the string was buzzing on the fretboard. If you've ever played a guitar, you'll know what that means. The string buzzes because it's too close to the fret. The string is tuned, but the tone is distorted, which meant that the key is discordant and jittered. And for Mibio Labs, this meant that once again, the perfect pitch key to solving the MDM2P53 problem was so close, but yet so far. Finally, version 37 was the phase lock breakthrough moment. It involved counterintuitive moves, lowering stability to gain resonance, tuning the guitar a half step down, getting the string to sync with the body, and it worked. The atoms synchronized. The note rang out in perfect pitch, the key clicked, and the undruggable, decades-old lock was finally unlocked. Meet V37, what Mibio calls their resonant key. It's a 20-residue alpha helix. See the 3 colored residues in the image? That's the golden triad of phenylalanine, tryptophan, and leucine, which together mimic P53's grip points, which in turn phase locks perfectly to MDM2. And that frees P53. Now, in every good tale there are twists and turns, so here's another plot twist for you. The guardian of the genome doesn't carpet bomb the body like chemotherapy, which blasts all cells, the bad ones and the good ones. V37 is a molecular laser, not a catch-all carpet bomb like chemo. It targets the specific MDM2 frequency using resonance, ignoring healthy cells as it passes through the body. And here's the digital proof. 20 independent simulations using the MIT NVIDIA DiffDock protocol that resulted in 20 convergent matches. The maths. The geometry holds up. A key that is 1 in 104 septillion unique is packaged in a wet lab-ready file. The key is cut and in the lock. The target is MDM2. The solution is the V37 peptide using the 8,192-dimensional phase lock. The code is ready for synthesis. Mibio Labs has done the math. The atomic coordinates are locked in. We invite you to take the code and turn it into a cure. If V37 works in vivo, it opens a new frontier. Half, yes, half, of all cancer patients, millions of people worldwide, could treat their disease by simply unlocking their own immune system. One shot, guardian freed. Tumor dies. V37 is ready. Let's free P53.